On a morning in Los Angeles, as the sunlight illuminated the city streets, Barron Trump was walking towards a renowned restaurant. It seemed like an ordinary lunch visit. However, Barron's red MAGA, Make America Great Again hat, was about to spark a major controversy. Despite his young age, the hat symbolized Barron's courage to express his own opinions. Yet, no one could have predicted that this simple accessory would evolve into the beginning of a large-scale social movement. Barron entered LA Terrace, one of Los Angeles's elite restaurants. This place typically hosted celebrities, prominent business figures, and social media influencers. Barron had visited before and usually preferred a quiet meal in a relaxed environment. However, this time was different. The color of his hat and the message it carried caused whispers and glances among the other patrons. Most people were astonished by Barron's bold choice, given his age. The atmosphere in the restaurant shifted as everyone focused on the events unfolding around this young man. Some customers admired him, while others felt uncomfortable. As Barron scanned the menu, he didn't sense the wave of discomfort around him. But the restaurant manager, noticing the problem causing a distraction, decided to take action. Approaching with a sharp attitude, the middle-aged manager addressed Barron loudly. "I'm sorry, but political attire is not allowed in our restaurant. I kindly ask you to remove your hat." This request turned all attention in the restaurant towards Barron and the manager. Barron's eyes briefly wandered, then he turned to the manager with a serious expression. Barron calmly replied, "I wasn't aware of such a policy." The manager explained that the rule was posted at the entrance. Barron paused for a moment. He realized that removing his hat or leaving the restaurant didn't align with his principles. He stood up, gathered his belongings, and politely said, "If that's how you feel, then I'll leave," before exiting the restaurant. However, his quiet departure did not reduce the tension inside. Other patrons began to question the restaurant's decision. People started debating the meaning behind Barron's action. Outside, Barron paused to adjust his hat. He knew he wore it not as a provocation, but as a form of expression. For him, this incident was a personal disappointment, but instead of getting angry, he began to search for a solution. Sitting in a park a few blocks away, he used his phone to explain what had happened to his family and friends. The messages he received reinforced the idea that he should approach the situation with a positive solution. Barron decided not to dwell on the incident, but rather to learn from it. While sitting in the park, an idea began to form in his mind. This event was no longer just a personal experience. It was going to transform into a movement with a social message. Barron decided to turn this experience into an opportunity. He thought about organizing an event that would bring people together rather than divide them. His goal was not only to raise awareness, but also to create a space where people with different views could engage in dialogue. As a first step, he contacted several friends and non-governmental organizations, sharing his vision of an event where people could learn and grow together. The idea was immediately supported. The event plan gradually began to take shape. Barron's vision was centered on reducing polarization in society and finding solutions together. He also aimed to bring people from different generations together through this event. The story began to spread on social media. The restaurant's decisions sparked discussions from different perspectives. Some supported the restaurant, while others argued that freedom of speech was being restricted. Meanwhile, Barron's plan was coming together. He would organize a fundraising event right outside the restaurant to celebrate the community coming together. This event would not only serve as a protest, but also as a platform for positive dialogue. Barron worked tirelessly, day and night, to organize the event. As announcements spread on social media, participation requests were increasing. People saw this event as an opportunity for different segments of society to come together and understand each other. On the day of the event, the street in front of LA Terrace turned into a festival atmosphere. Food trucks, live music, booths from local charities. Barron was at the center of it all. A large banner reading "Stronger Together" carried the main message of the event. Barron took the stage and delivered an emotional speech. "We are gathered here today because we believe that even disagreements can bring us together. This event is a way to show what we can achieve together despite our differences." The crowd enthusiastically applauded. His sincere and determined words inspired everyone who attended. Speakers, artists, and community leaders also participated in the event, sharing messages emphasizing the importance of living together. Barron's event had brought together people of all ages and backgrounds. Children enjoyed face painting, while adults participated in discussions about freedom of speech and community dialogue. Meanwhile, the restaurant manager watched the events unfold from inside. The excitement of the crowd and the peaceful nature of the event stirred his conscience. After a while, he approached Barron and thanked him. The sincere dialogue between the two showed that this incident wasn't just a conflict, but also an opportunity to learn. Barron appreciated the manager's genuine approach. Throughout the event, many people were inspired by Barron's determination and humility. The event turned into a success story that brought the community together. What started with Barron's hat became a lesson in kindness, understanding, and the power of collective action. This story serves as a reminder that even a small event can spark great change. The day when people came together for a better world became an inspiration that would not be easily forgotten. After this event, Barron made it his mission to work on projects that would bring more people together. This event marked the beginning of a movement to spread a culture of coexistence and tolerance in society. Barron continued on his path, stronger and more determined, carrying the lessons he had learned. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked this story and want to see more inspiring content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also support us by liking the video. We also welcome your comments. Your opinion is very valuable to us. Let's build a stronger community together.